Me and my wife were arguing and we began fighting. The police were involved because I pushed my son down in the midst of it all and I was arrested.
We showed up at Keith's basketball game. I saw her talking to another guy, and we ended up getting in a fight, and then we went to the parking lot, and things got a little physical, so.
Working with people who have used violence with their partners or with their children is really difficult. This work is hard. You hear challenging things every day.
So the first step that I take when working with a person who uses violence is to do some planning with the survivor to make sure that I'm not going to make things worse for the family. Many times the people that I'm working with have had trauma in their own lives, and healthy aspects of a relationship like trust, patience, honesty, good communication, these things might not come naturally to them.
Some of the best memories I have are me and my dad going fishing. He loved to fish and sometimes he can be really mean.
I think one of the ways I've learned to help is learning from the community that we're trying to serve. Safety can mean different things for different people. We need to understand that clients must teach us how to serve them. And historically, we haven't done that.
The better job I do in engaging with a person using violence, the more I help the adult survivor and the children.
Faith organizations, family, community support can all be a part of a coordinated response that looks a little different from what we've experienced traditionally. In some communities, particularly in communities of color, institutions within the criminal justice system may not always be seen as an institution that is a friend to that community.
I think it's important as a white worker to acknowledge racial differences and to acknowledge my position of privilege, and that I can't fully understand their experience, but I can empathize and I can help.
If you have created a space for them where they will not feel judged, and your inquiry as to how they are and what they're going through, people will be more comfortable in speaking with you and then beginning to apply it to their actions.
I think I can tell that a person is opening up more when they're a little bit more willing to start talking about some of their own experiences. I think that's often a really good sign that I can kind of keep delving into that and push the work a little further.
It was a wake-up call for me, and I've learned to talk with love in my heart rather than rage and anger, which has allowed my kids to see a different perspective.
Being together as a family means everything, and I'll continue to do the work I need to do so we can stay together.
I hold on to hope when I meet with a family and they say, what normally caused a fight this time didn't happen.
It's important to imagine that change is possible.
My hope for my kids is to show them that it's okay to be you and to show the world a more positive way of, being a human being.